Well, Mr. Orban, not for the first time, you sit here as the democratically elected leader of a great nation and you stand up and make a reasoned argument as to how the Hungarians do things and how actually there are different cultures within Europe. And you're prepared again and again to come back here and to be attacked and abused by non-entities who want Hungary to bow to their will and not to the will of the Hungarian people or its leader. And I'm beginning to wonder, at what point, sir, do you, as an intelligent man, stop banging your head up against a wall? You spoke today and you behaved today as the leader of a nation. But isn't it becoming obvious that as a member of the European Union, actually you are not a nation? Just as we're seeing in France at the moment, with huge interference in the French presidential election, even with the unelected Commission now coming out and backing this godlike creature called Macron. No, you're not the leader of a nation. And these people will go on interfering in the lives of Hungarian people. And you'll never be forgiven. You are a sinner in their eyes, not just because you want to close down George Soros' propaganda machine that masquerades as a university. Nothing to do with that. It's because you won't pay the price for Mrs. Merkel's supreme folly and sign up to migrant quotas, and they will never, ever forgive you for it. Surely, when you yourself have said in the past, we need to get rid of a utopia called supranational Europe, it must become clear to you, as it became clear to Eurosceptics in the United Kingdom, this set of organisations bound by their treaties are not open to reform. Institutions like this are led by fanatics. They are turning this into a state, and the nation state cannot coexist alongside. Now, you were bold enough to call a referendum on the migrant quotas, and 88% of those that voted agreed with you. Surely logic says it's time you gave the Hungarian people a referendum on whether they stayed part of the European Union or not. Who knows? You might come and join the Brexit club, and then we could fight, for a nation of democratic states working together, trading together, and put this nonsense behind us.
On behalf of the ENF, I give the floor to Mrs. Salvini.
University in Berlin. This is a very well-known example, which somehow is not popular among you. Thank you.
On behalf of ALDE, I give the floor to Mr. Verhofstadt.
Thank you very much. Prime Minister, Mr. Orban, I don't know if you remember the first time that we met each other. I'm waiting for the translation now. In that hotel in Budapest, that was in December 1989. Don't remember me the name, but I remember your meeting because, first of all, I had a meeting with SDSZ, the old Liberal Party, and then I asked you, as the leader of Fidesz, why you are not with your mother party here in the meeting room. And you explained why you did it. And it was just a few months, I remember that, before the successful participation of Fidesz in the first free elections of Hungary. By the way, at that moment you were helped by George Soros. I remember that. And that with a program at that time that was more or less a little bit more progressive, I should say, than the program of the SDZ at that moment. I should say more social liberal, a little bit like Emmanuel Macron at that time. So I should say you were the Emmanuel Macron of Hungary in 1989. I don't think that Emmanuel Macron will be pleased with what I have said today. So I didn't say it in French, so I hope that it doesn't make a lot. But let's be honest. A lot changed since 1990 and since 1989 when we saw each other. You changed. You dumped your democratic principles. And in a certain way, you don't, you say it openly. I want to create not a liberal democracy, but I want to go to an illiberal state.
Right. And the list is long. You talked about the Hungarian successes that you were so proud of. What is the Hungarian people? People live in Hungary, different people, ethnic groups, migrants, ethnic groups including Roma, all these people living in your country, working in your country, do they all have the same rights? Are they esteemed